Okay, welcome to another short video with Explore with Michael. Today I'm in Ouarzazate. Now Ouarzazate was in fact just a sleepy little backwater, and in fact it was a base for the French Foreign Legion. So poor French Foreign Legionnaires would sit out here in the middle of nowhere, baking to death. But now we have Hollywood, we have Bollywood, and now we've got Ouarzazate, because this is home to one of the biggest studios in Africa. It was owned by the Italians, and then it was sold on to the Moroccans. And the reason for it is purely financial. In America, they've just had a writers and an actors strike because they want more money. And the film companies, the people that make big blockbusters like Ben-Hur, The Bible, Lawrence of Arabia, Gladiator, Black Hawk Down, they all come over here and they find it's a lot cheaper to work in. And also, this is the perfect backdrop for all of these war films that we've had recently from the Gulf War and Afghanistan. In fact, the aeroplane we have over here, this is a prop from the film The Jewel on the Nile. And the military trucks, they are a backdrop to Black Hawk Down. The chariots over there are actually from the recent Ben-Hur film. And they've got little Chinas, little Afghanistans, a lot of period sets for Egyptian films, Cleopatra, and of course these films are all being remade. It was very interesting having a look around. One of the things that I found actually very interesting was this hotel over here. The guy didn't mention it, but we went in there for a cup of coffee, and it's like a shrine to the various actors and producers who have made their films. And it got me thinking actually, and it made me realize I've watched way too many films. Years ago people would read books for entertainment and information. Nowadays it's films. And sometimes they're a great form of release, a great form of expression. And in fact there's a kind of a movie therapy where people who are have psychological problems, they can find some relief in films. And I may not have consciously done that, but I know subconsciously I've had a lot of, I've enjoyed a lot of good films. But one of the things that I am not happy with the film industry is, actually they also film Kingdom of Heaven here. And they've got a little Jerusalem just beyond this wall. And one of the things that always kind of makes me laugh, I had to kind of catch myself. I watched the film and I was enjoying it just because of the entertainment value, but also was aware that it was based on facts. But in the film, because it was made by people from the West, Balian, who was a real character, when he went to Jerusalem, to Palestine, and established himself, at one point in the film, he started digging channels, and he was teaching the locals how to irrigate their fields and things like this. And I had to shake my head and say, what's going on? At the time, actually, the Europeans, the Islamic world was way ahead of them. So very often, whether consciously or unconsciously, they frame the way that we think, and we've got to be on our guard for that. But anyway, so there we are. If you come here to Ouarzazate, there is 2 studios. This is one, and also there's a history of film. And also, of course, this is the, it's the Berber heartland. And I spoke about Thani al-Glawi. His base was around the Ouarzazate region. Okay, thank you for listening to me.